Happy Monday, everyone. This is Joan, and I am going to show you how I remove my nails when I decide to do it the right way. I mean, not my nails, but the artificial nails, as opposed to the wrong way, which I like to do because it's fun to just kind of peel them off. I put these nails on a week ago yesterday when we were in Florida, and they have lasted a week. This one fell off last night, and then this one fell off today spontaneously, and some of these are loosening around the edges. And what I had used with these pink nails was the Nailene super glue, nail glue, and as far as I know it's like regular super glue, but I could be mistaken. I didn't go and research that. But anyway, so in this plastic glass little bowl, I have the Onyx Professional 100% pure acetone nail polish remover, and it does remove artificial nails. So it just kind of melts everything off. So all I'm going to do is sit here and soak these and let the acetone work to loosen the glue and to start dissolving the nails, which it does. And I also have an orange stick, that's the pointed end, and then this is the beveled edge, and that will help me to pry these off. What I'm going to do then is, and I'm going to do a video after I get these off, but I am going to apply these. They are the Pretty Woman airbrush nails, and I'm not sure where I got these. I may have gotten them at the Dollar General or Family Dollar or whatever it was in Florida, but I really like these. They are a French nail, and I may have put these in some video, I don't remember, but it's the pink nail body, then the white French tip. The French tip is lined in a silver glitter, and then there is a glitter finish over the rest of the nails. So I don't remember where I bought them, and I don't know how much they cost. But this is how I do it. You can see here, it's really starting to melt all this off. And just kind of testing here to see where it's going to lift up. Take the beveled edge, and you can see here it's starting to pull away, and that didn't take very long. So I'm just going to loosen what I can, and then I'll just put them back in because I don't want to force it. I don't know if you can see if I'm in. Okay, so they're starting to loosen up. So we'll just continue to let those loosen up. So how are you guys? How was your weekend? I worked on Saturday, and then we were invited to go watch the football game, the Badgers versus Nebraska Cornhuskers, and Mike and I were the only two Badger fans, and we won. But everyone was really nice. Even though they're diehard fans, they were very nice to us and weren't mean at all. So I was happy about that. And then I just go in and just keep checking to see how we're going. And I like to lift up, not when it's uncomfortable, but that allows the acetone to get under the nail and help dissolve the glue. And let's give this one a try. This one was the one that I had to reattach when we were in Florida. I had put them on, and I was changing sheets, and that one popped off, and so I re-glued it. But I tell you, this Nailene glue has worked really well, especially considering that I worked this week, although a lot of the times my hands are in gloves, but certainly not all of the time. So it's starting to come off, starting to peel off. I don't know, you guys, maybe this is kind of like watching paint dry for you guys. All right, well, I'm going to let you go while I finish doing that. So I've got that hand to do, and then I have to do this hand. So I will be back when I'm ready to put the nails on. See you soon. Bye. Hey guys, okay, just a little follow-up. This was the middle finger, and that pretty much came off in one big piece, and I'm still working on these little bits left on my other fingers. And as I was sitting here soaking, I realized that the nails say that I bought them at Ross for $3.99. So, all right, I'll see you back later. Bye. Okay guys, I'm back. I have all my nails off. As you can see, there's still some glue residue that didn't come off, but that's okay. Before I put the new ones on, I'll just go over lightly with an emery board and just try to remove a little bit of that and give and even out my nails here and give it, you know, a bit of an uneven, rougher surface, but done gently. So that the glue and new nails will adhere better. So I'll be back. Bye. Alright you guys, I'm back. I removed all of the nail product and most of the glue. There's still a little bit of residue, but I'm not going to worry about it. I filed my nails down and kind of roughed them up a little bit, but not bad. Don't want to damage my nails. So here's the package. Here's how they come. They have this tool. I don't know how effective this is going to be. Well, I don't think that's something I'm going to probably use. And do I read directions? No. Let's see. Use Pretty Woman Cuticle Remover to soften cuticles, push back cuticles with manicure stick. Hi, Roxy. Da-da-da-da-da. Okay. Pretty standard. And I'm not going to use their glue. I'm going to use the glue that I bought in Florida, the Nailing Super Glue. Nailing Super Glue Nail Glue. Now, the next thing that you need to do is you need to pick out the nails that are going to fit you best. So that one looks like a pretty good fit for my thumb. There's one that's a little bit bigger. It's hard to do without nails. That is a little too big. You can see how it overlaps there. So I think this one's going to be a better size. There's a little bit of room on the sides, but not too much. That's a pretty good fit. And same with that. So this is what I do, is I just lay them out. So this is my left hand and this is my right hand. And that's a pretty good fit. Well, get it in camera, Joan. That's a pretty good fit for my middle finger. So I'll set that there. And usually the same ones are good for both hands. Now that one seems a little big. So let's see what else we have. That looks like a good middle finger one. How about this one for the forefinger, or pointer finger? Remember that? Now I can't remember the words. Okay, so that looks good for that one. Whoops. My skin is so dry, it probably stuck to my skin. They don't want to behave. If you can hear the creaking, that's my table. I'm sorry. Okay, so then there's that one. And then that's a pretty good fit for that. And everyone's nails are different, so the way they lay out for me may not be the best for you. And your left hand may be different than your right hand. That's a possibility too. That looks like a pretty good fit. And then for the little ones, oh, I just totally flicked that off. Where did it go? Oh no, I lost it. Hang on, folks. See if I can find it. Oh my goodness. Where did it go? All right, well, we'll just have to find another one. And try not to flick it off. That's a little big. That might be okay. That's a good size. Stay there. And then we'll see if this one will work for my right hand. And yes, it will. Alright, so I'm going to put the rest of these away. And I will, maybe I can use that for something. I'll check later. This is kind of a nice little box. I can put all my extra nails. See, I've got the extra pink ones, and I just had them in the Ziploc with the nail glue, and carried that around in case any of them fell off. So maybe I'll just keep all my extra nails in there. So then just take this off, and I just work it around so I pretty much cover the nail. A lot of times kind of sloppy with this, so a lot of times I get a little extra glue that comes off the sides or the bottom, and honestly I really don't care because it will peel off. Then you just push it down, line it up, and press. And I let these set for, I mean, without doing anything too strenuous, for probably a good half an hour or so. Because even though the super glue does adhere very quickly, there is still a drying time that I have found. And sometimes my finger gets stuck to the top of the nail if I get a little too crazy with the glue. But there's the first one. And here we go again. And this smells like just regular old super glue, so it could be that that's all it is. And the ingredients, at least part of them, I recognize as being super glue. Now whether it's exactly the same or in the same concentration, I don't really know. So if you're curious, I suppose I could check it out. So there's two of them. You see how quick this is? It really is very easy. And especially with this nail glue, this was wonderful. I mean, it held up for the most part for at least a week. Some of my nails, as you saw, I still had to soak off. So the trick is making sure that your nails are prepared, that they are clean and dry, and you can also, if you want to, just before you do it, to make sure that any oils are off, just take a cotton swab or cotton ball with polish remover and swipe over the nails just to make sure they're clean and that any oils are removed. So there's that one. Now I want you guys to know that I'm doing my left hand first because I'm left-handed. So it will be easier for me to do my right hand with the nails on. So that's another trick you might want to do. You might want to put the nails on your dominant hand first because it's trickier to put them on anyway, but especially with the nails that you just put on, it's harder to get them on the other hand. So if you use your dominant hand to put them on the other hand, if you have them on your, oh jeez, blah. If you have the nails on your dominant hand, when you go to put them on your non-dominant hand, it's easier. See, my fingers stuck together. That happens sometimes too. Not a big deal. And last but not least, on this hand, get my nail. And these are the little ones I have a hard time holding on to without getting glue all over myself. So you do have to press them down for a while before they really adhere. Looking at my sugared fruit here on the table, it's so pretty. And you know what? I had a picture of my little decorations that I put out after I went to the thrift store, and I didn't include the one picture. Oh shoot! See, you always have to have one that's going to give you problems. I didn't include the one picture in, so I think I'll just show you quickly here when I get done with this stupid nail. This one's going to be a buster, I can tell you. You know, if you have little forceps or a clamp or something, it might be easier with these little nails. Normally I don't have this much trouble, but of course, because I'm doing this for you guys, we're going to have a bit of trouble like flinging one off on the floor and then having this one not want to stay down. So you just hold it for a while. So there's my left hand. They look pretty nice, don't they? There's my sugared fruit I was telling you guys about. Okay, and now I'm going to go, Mikey Soda, I'm going to go show you here the little display that I did. I took the picture of, and I just picked him up at Joann's. He was only $2. He was half price. This pumpkin just cracks me up. And the little bear. And then my little orange bucket with some of the apples. And it's fall, y'all. So I did that real quickly and then forgot to include the picture. So, alright, well, I'm going to go finish the other hand and I'll show you both when I'm done. Bye. Okay, so I have both hands done. And my hands desperately need some lotion. These are a little longer than I prefer. I like them to be right at the free edge, but that's okay. They'll only be on for a week, and so they won't grow out too much. And maybe I'll just file them down a little bit so they're a little more manageable for me. But that's all it takes. Pretty simple. It was simple to get the pink ones off. Some of them are a little more difficult to soak off, but you just need to be patient so that you don't ruin your nail bed. And like I say, this stuff, get it at Walmart. I'm not sure how much it is, and I haven't bought any in a while, but it's really good. It will dry out your fingers, though, and your fingernails, just so you know. But that's how I do my nails, and sometimes they have a little bit of rough edges, and so I just go ahead and take my emery board and I do file them to smooth them out. So I may file them to take the length down a little bit, but we'll just see. I'm going to let them set and cure longer. Alright, you guys, you take care. Any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.